everyone and welcome to my booktube channel. My name is Sarah and today I'm going to be doing my 100 subscribers Q&A. So pretty recently I asked you guys to send me questions via Twitter using the hashtag AskSarahAnythingQA or in the comments of my Q&A announcement video. And so you guys sent me lots of lovely questions and I'm going to answer them right now. Reading Infinitely on YouTube asked, what is the best book you remember reading as a kid? I have the Nancy Drew books, like the old school Nancy Drew books. I was obsessed with them. They are sort of the books that got me into reading. Reading Infinitely also asked, what are your favorite TV shows? This is a really hard question because I have so many. I really love Firefly, even though that's not on air and only had one season, but if any of you guys like Firefly, you have to let me know. I have a t-shirt, you guys, and a Christmas ornament with the Jane hat, so I'm kind of really hardcore on that fandom. I also really love Doctor Who. Sherlock, of course. Carolyn from Bubbly Book Nerd asked, which character from a children's show are you most like and why? Does anybody remember that show Arthur, which was like the little Arthur the Aardvark? I don't even remember what it was about, but he was like in elementary school. I feel like I'm like the bossy friend Francine. I always strongly resonated with her because I feel like she was a tattletale as a little kid and I was too, so probably her. Carolyn also asked, what is your favorite color? But be specific, and so I'm going to have to say probably a mint green color, but very specifically, it's the color of these glasses. I don't know if you can see the color very well, but it's like a mint chocolate chip green, like that ice cream color. My girl Liv the Llama on Twitter asked, most anticipated book of 2016, Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas. Avery from Avery Reads a Lot asked me two questions. She asked, what is your favorite fruit? It's probably between either watermelon or bananas. And then she also asked, favorite book right now? It's really hard, but last night I just finished Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. It was such a beautiful story and I'm still recovering from all the feelings that it gave me, and so I probably have to say that one because I loved it so much. Lizzie Loves Books asked, if you could collab with any author besides E. Lockhart and write a book, which would you choose? I'd probably have to say April Genevieve Tucholke, who wrote Wink Poppy Midnight, as well as lots of other wonderful mysterious reads, because I feel like we have a similar enough writing style that we could probably put together something really awesome, and also I love her a lot and getting to work with her would be an absolute dream come true. This next question comes from the comments section in my video and it said, hi Sarah, I would like to know more about how freakishly small you are. Thanks. That is from my father. Okay, this is the only question from a family member that I've received. And I have to say that if any of you were wondering where I got my smartass gene, it came from him. For those of you who don't know, I am 5'1". Okay, I'm not quite 5'1", but I'm like 5'1.5 inches, so I'm just gonna round it up to 5'1" for the rest of my life because I'm not getting any taller than this. I didn't choose the Hobbit life chose me. The Blonde Archives on YouTube asked me, what are your 3 favorite movies? And this is a really hard question because I really love a ton of movies. Probably my favorites would have to be the 2005 version of Pride and Prejudice with Keira Knightley, and I love it, and I've seen it so many times that I have like the entire thing memorized line for line. My second favorite movie would definitely have to be Inception with Leonardo DiCaprio. If I listen to the soundtrack, I will just start crying. And then the next movie that I don't actually own yet, but I need to very soon actually, and that is Mad Max Fury Road. You guys!
This movie is just so perfect and wonderful and violent and I don't even know.
My lovely friend Molly over at Magical Molly asked, what were some of your favorite childhood books? Inkheart by Cornelia Funk, as well as like The Hobbit, which I absolutely love to this day. And Molly also asked me favorite ice cream flavor, either coffee ice cream or there's this really great ice cream that comes out around the fall, pumpkin spice I think, and it tastes just like pumpkin pie. And now I have a few questions from my friend Angus over at AW Studios Books. If you could meet any person in the world, who would it be and why? Dead, I'd probably say Jane Austen because I just really love to talk to her about her writing process and learn all of her secrets. And alive, I'd probably say Taylor Swift because she is the one music artist who has gotten me through so much, but also you, of course. I mean, come on. He also asked me, who is your celebrity crush? I'm kind of obsessed with Matthew Daddario. He's gorgeous. He's like, whew. I cannot even describe to you how much I like that boy. His last question was, who is your favorite supernatural villain? Does Ruby count as a villain? I feel like she does. She wasn't a main villain, but she definitely was very villainous. But I feel like she had good intentions for Sam at different points. Ruby is probably one of my favorites. Now I have lots of questions from Mila over at Mila Gabrielle. Why do you like to read? Because it makes me feel understood even when I don't quite understand myself. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? Somewhere in Italy, just because I love the Italian language. What are your favorite Taylor Swift songs? Love Story, All Too Well, Enchanted, because Speak Now is probably my favorite album. And then she asked me, why are you so awesome? Mila, it's because I've been taking notes from you. What are your favorite kinds of books to write? I feel like contemporary is really where my heart lies. What is your favorite Disney movie? From the beginning of time, it has been tied between Beauty and the Beast and The Little Mermaid. Another Disney related question comes from Taylor over at Taylicious Reads. She asked, if you could be a Disney princess, which one would you be? I'd probably be Ariel from The Little Mermaid. And then she also asked, which fictional character do you think I am and which are you? I think that you're definitely Emma Carstairs, although I haven't read Lady Midnight yet, so I can't really confirm. I'd probably have to say that I'm Iseult from Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. She also asked, if you could name your channel something other than your name, what would you name it? Something like Grunge, Book Nerd, something to do with grunge, because I feel like that's just my image at this point. F, Marry, Kill, Chris Evans, Sebastian Stan, and Will Herondale. I haven't read any of the Clockwork Angel books, so I know that a lot of people love Will Herondale, but I have yet to meet him, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and kill him right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and marry Chris and F Sebastian. And then the last and final question I have today is from Danielle over at Simply Thoughtful Books, and she asked me, which Hamilton cast member would you want to switch lives with for a week?
That is such a hard question. I love them all. I would like to be them all.
I would love to take Lynn's place. I would love to play Alexander Hamilton. So that is it for all my questions in this particular Q&A. Thank you all so much for asking these questions. They made my day. And more than that, thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. I'm almost at 150 now, which is blowing my freaking mind. If you guys would like to follow me on Twitter or any of my social medias, I will leave the links to all of those in the description box below as always. But most of all, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye!